I know you must have been hearing some of these terms, people using it, vendors using it, but you don't understand. You'll be wondering, what does this mean? So these are some of the things we want to discuss in today's video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and to my old and returning subscribers, you guys have been amazing. So in today's video, I will be talking about some of the terms that are used by maybe hair vendors, hair companies, describing different things about hair and wigs that you might not know or have ideas. So these are some of the things I'll be talking about. Although there are many, but it's not possible. I will not be able to talk about all of them. So I'll be talking as many, like few, or the ones that I know that they are very popular or are commonly used. So the first on my list is SD. Yes, SD means single drawn, and is that hair, that type of hair texture that is that has like a, from the weft to the middle is full, but the tip is somehow thin. So that's the meaning of SD. So if anybody or any vendor tell you that is SD, or you just know that is a single drawn, or some too is a single drawn, but I don't want to talk about that one. So another one too is SDD. SDD means super double drawn, and is that texture of hair that has from the weft to the tip is full, like every strand of it is very full, no thin ends, everything about it is on point, like volume, it has volume from the tip, from the weft to the tip. There is no form of like thin ends at all. So that is the meaning of a SDD, which I've already done, on which you must have seen different videos or explanation on that, but I just want to explain the, should I say, the abbreviation, which is SDD, super double drawn. So another one again too is DD. Yes, DD means double drawn as well, and it's also almost the same thing like SDD as well. And double drawn is a very common hair texture, which is DD. So in case if you come across or anybody telling you, do you want to buy DD, or my hair is DD, it means a double drawn, which the hair from the weft to the tip is a full, no thin end. So another one again too, another term or a wig or hair term that I would like you to know is glueless wigs. Yes, because I get a lot of questions on this. Many people just be hearing glueless wig, they don't know the meaning. Glueless wig means that wig that is already styled, or that is that wig that is done or styled in a way that it doesn't need any adhesive, be it glue or glue spray glue, or anything that has to do with adhesives, that's anything that has to do with glues. So that's a kind of wig is already done. So, and it's mostly common in frontal wigs. Yes, that is, this term is mostly used in frontal wigs, because frontal wigs is that one that you need to, most frontal wigs you need to use glue, or you need to use glue sprays to style them, to make them stay in place. So although you can still use it in like 5x5, but it's mostly, this term is mostly referred to or used for frontal wig. So that wig that is already styled, that you just wear it without you needing to add glue or add any spray to make it stay in place. Although, like I've said it in few of my videos, I don't believe in that, but I don't even want to go into that. But what I'm just doing is that let me just explain what this particular term means in about a glue. So glueless wig, if you come across or you hear anything that has to do with glueless wig, it means that wig that is already styled in a way that it doesn't need any form of glue or any adhesive. So that's it for glueless wig. Then another one too, again, another term or wig term or hair term that you must have been hearing but you don't know the meaning is called STW. Yes, I know a lot of people have even asked me this question, Benita, what is the meaning of STW? What is the meaning of STW? And if you notice, it is mostly written in straight packet hairs, especially human hair. You'll be seeing it STW. It means straight with texture. Yes, so that's the meaning of STW. It means straight with texture, and is that type of straight hair, and is a term used for straight hair, like I've said, and is that type of straight hair that straight human hair that has this very natural look, that looks like in form of your relaxed hair, and also it's versatile as well. So that's why most of this hair is mostly used for hair that are like mostly silky straight. Yes, you mostly see it in packet silky straight. You see them writing STW, so which is kind of versatile. You can straighten it and you can also coil it as well. So that is the meaning. In case you see this again, in case you see this particular term, just know that STW means straight with a texture. So another one again too, another term that you must have been hearing and you might be confused or you don't know the meaning is a pre-plucked. There are some hair companies, or when they are describing it, we say pre-plucked. It means a hairline or wig line, either closure or frontal, but mostly, especially on frontals, that has already been customized or styled in a way that it will look natural. You know, sometimes, especially frontal, that when you buy them, when you buy any frontal, it looks somehow, you know, without any shape, without any form, you know, just looks shapeless. So that pre-plucked is when they take off some excess hairs from that line, that frontal hairline, to make it look more natural. So that is what in that process is called a pre-plucked. So that's why sometimes if some wigs, some hair companies, they put in their description that the hair is already pre-plucked, the frontal is already pre-plucked, that shows you don't need to do that again, or your stylist don't need to do that again or customize it, take off excess hair, because it's already looking natural. All you just need to do is just to style it and wear. Then too, there are some too that they've not done it, so the stylist will have to do it. So another one again too, another hair or wig term that you need to know, or terminology that you need to know or you don't know about, is density. Yes, density means the volume or the fullness that a wig or a hair has. Yes, and this is mostly used in wigs. Yes, this term is mostly used in wigs, especially factory wigs. So that's why most of the time when you see factory wig, you see 50% density, or 150% density, or 120% density, or 200 density, or 180 density. So that is the level of fullness of volume of that wig. And there are different types of density. We have from 50 to 80, from 100 to 120 to 150, 180, 200, 220. So it depends on how depends on the type of the density that the wig comes with. So anything, once you hear density, it means the fullness that, or the volume that a wig has. So when they tell you that a wig has a 120 density, that means like it's still averagely full. Or when they tell you 180, then that means it has a very full density. Or 200 density, it means it has a really full density. So that's it for that. So if you really want to need to explain more too about this as well, you should let me know in the comment section. So another one again, another term or another terminology about wig hair or wig terminology, processed and unprocessed hair. Yes, let me start with processed. Processed hair is that hair that is already, you know, that has already been done, that already been, you know, worked on. Like maybe there are certain chemicals that have already been used on it, or it has been bleached, it has been dyed, like it has been worked on, it has been applied one or two things. So that is when, that is the meaning of a processed hair. Then we have an unprocessed hair too. Unprocessed hair is that hair that has not been, you know, worked on. No chemical has been applied on it, no bleaching, no dyeing, no product. Like it's just raw from like it has its raw state. It has not been touched, it has not been worked on, it has not been, nothing has been done to it. That is what an unprocessed hair means. So another one too again is a virgin hair. Yes, you must have been hearing this. Oh, this is a virgin hair, this is a virgin hair, this is a virgin hair. Virgin hair, virgin hair means that hair too that has not been touched, that has not been chemically processed, that has not been, you know, anything has not done on it. So that is why if you see a real virgin hair, especially this is common with all these human naked hairs, if you see a real virgin hair, is that type of hair that it still has the kind of very coarse or strong texture, because they have not worked on it. The company have not, you know, chemically processed it, they've not done anything, they've not conditioned it, they've not put anything that will make it soft, and it's even more expensive. So that's why when they say raw virgin, which we know that most of these hair are not really virgin, but which we don't want to even, I don't want to go into that conversation. But what I'm just trying to explain is that if they tell you that a hair is a virgin hair, is that hair that have not been touched or has not been chemically being processed. Another hair term again too that you must have been hearing, or hair terminology, is a shed. You must be hearing shedding or no shedding. Shedding is when there is a loss of a hair strands that of a hair. Yes. So when you start seeing, let me use a layman's language, when you brush your wig or you brush your human hair or blend hair or whatever, you start seeing strands hair coming out. That is shed. That is when that is the meaning of shed. That is the meaning of a shedding. Because a lot of people, when you say the hair is shedding, or they will say what is the meaning of that. So I have explained, is that a situation whereby your hair or your wig, whenever you brush it or comb it, it will start falling off. You start seeing it on the floor, and there are different degree or different extent of how any hair can shed. Yes, there are some hair that has minimal shedding or low shedding, or there are some hair that really sheds a lot. That minimal shedding, maybe 1 or 2 strands of hair, which is normal. Yes, so you don't have to start calling your vendor out that, oh, the hair is shedding. No, it's not possible that the hair will not shed at all. At least 1 or 2 strands of hair is not a bad thing. The main or high level of shedding is when you brush it or comb it, everything will start falling on the floor. That one is not a good one. That shows that hair is not a good hair, and there might be different factors too that might be the cause of that, which I don't even want to. I've also talked about hair shedding as well. You can check through my channel to get a full or detailed explanation on that. That one too is hair wefts. Hair wefts is the collection of different hair strands to sew it. In example, this is the weft of a hair. Yes, this is the weft. Yes. So sometimes you might be hearing it on this channel where I'll be saying, oh, the weft of the hair is long and the weft of the hair is short. So this is what it means. This is what it means. This is what the weft of a hair means. So there are different wefts of hair. Some hair weft can be very long, some hair wefts can be very short, and the longer the hair weft, the better it will determine how full that hair will be when you use it to make a wig or when you sew it. This will be my last or second or last on the list, is a gram. Yes, gram is the weight or the volume that any hair have. Yes, because you must be hearing gram, and you don't know. And it's also still, you can also be referred to as, and is the weight of a hair or is the weight of a hair bundle. So you must be and there are different type of grams. You'll be hearing 100 grams, 300 grams, 80 grams, 200 grams, 400 grams. So it means the weight of a hair, the weight that any hair or human hair or whatever carries. So the way you measure it, you oh, this is 100 grams, this is 50 grams, this is 200 grams, this is 300 grams. What it means is the weight of that hair, and there are different type of grams of hair that can make a full wig. Sometimes you use 200 grams, sometimes 100 grams. You cannot even use 100 grams to make a full wig. Sometimes you use 250, sometimes you use 300 grams. But what it means is the weight of that hair. And I'm still working on maybe doing a detailed should I say doing a detailed video on this to explain different grams and the best gram for wig to make a full wig, which if you are interested as well to know, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. Maybe that will encourage me to talk about to do a video on that. That's it for this video. These are some of the ones I can take, and maybe I might do part 2 as well. It depends on how maybe this video goes on. Indicate also in the comment section the ones too that you would like to know. Maybe that will make me to do a part 2 of this video. Or is there anyone too that I explained that you disagree with? Let me know in the comment section. But before you click off from this video, if you have watched this point and you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button to join the family, and also click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. Share this video, some might find it helpful and informative. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye for now.